Hey guys, welcome to the MangaMark channel. Today I am watching One Piece episodes 737 and 738. We got a load of information in the last episode. We kind of got the reaction from different people around the world to the news of Luffy taking down Doflamingo and then Fujitora taking the responsibility on the world government and apologising to King Riku. You know, we got to see Akainu and the elders from the world government. You know, Akainu was not happy. He was calling out Fujitora on the Den mission. Basically said, "Listen, this you've messed up. You cannot set foot on like a navy base until you bring Straw Hat and Law, and that's it. You need to redeem yourself here." But, you know, Fujitora was smart. He didn't back down from him. He planned this out so that they couldn't, you know, the world government couldn't maneuver their way in to try and cover it up. You know, and it was because of that conversation he had with Smoker, because of what happened at Alabasta. I love that. I love that Fujitora had that convo and went, "Oh, is that right? Is that the way they play it? Okay, let's see if they can do it this time." So that was great. And then obviously we got the reactions of all the supernovas, right? So we found out obviously the alliance of Apu, Hawkins and Kid. They're quite happy because Law and Luffy seem to be going after Kaido. And their target is Shanks. Good luck with that, lads. Let's see how that goes for them, right? But then I've got questions. Like, it looked as if like Bonnie got away from Akainu. It looks like Beige is on Big Mom's ship. And then it looked as if Drake was with Kaido. So, you know, but we need to remember, like, the supernovas have been in the New World for a couple of years. You know, as we were going through our training, they've been in the New World. So they've probably made connections and, you know, have all been up to their own stuff for these past couple of years. Erouge is up on a sky island with a big thing coming towards them. And that's it. That covers all of them, doesn't it? Yeah. And then the bombshell as well of Aokiji being with Blackbeard now? I need some context about that. I need some answers about that, because that seems like a very strange combination. Okay? But let's get into it, right? I'm excited to see what this is going to be, because you guys told me to put these two episodes together. And whenever I get a tip like that, I'm like, right, okay, something good's going to be happening in these episodes if they go well in the same video. So let's get into it, guys. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Everyone that has comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's do this. One Piece episode 737. Let's go. Kiroshi's house. Good, yeah. King Riku said in the last episode, you know, he whispered to Tank, "Get them out of there. Get them out of there while, you know, Fujitora's still here." Yeah. This is probably the first place they're going to think to look is the palace. Oh, and we've got Bellamy here. Yes, nice Law. Sabo? Yeah, the hat. Oh my god. Oh, wake up. Wake Luffy up. Oh, yeah. He's friends with Zoro already. He threw some booze in. Yes. Good. Oh, thank God Robin's here. Yeah, she can explain. Because she's been with him for a couple of years. Wake him up. Wake him up. Don't do this to me, Sabo. Please, I need a conversation. Yeah, oh, I was wondering about CP0. Yes. So where did they go after that? Oh. Okay. Makes sense. You know, Revolutionary Army. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds like a plan. We saw that Suru and Sengoku are on their way. Mm-hmm. Right. If you're not going to have the conversation with Luffy, give us the story right now. Yes. Get into it, Sabo. Please, I'm begging you. I need answers. Okay. So this is we get a nice little recap here from Sabo. You know, from the flashback after Marineford. This is great. But what I really want to see is after this. We better be getting into it here. I'm hoping that's where we're going. We're going to see the 10 years or whatever it is in between this incident and present day. Like, let me see what, like, after Dragon picked him up, what happened. Here we go. Here we go. Oh man, are we going to get to actually see some of Dragon's personality as well? Oh, Ivankov. So I wonder when, how long is Ivankov and Impelled Down? Well, Sabo's still young here, so I'm guessing it was a few years after this that he got captured. But I don't think he got captured. I'm pretty sure he did it intentionally, is the way he explained it, for a plan. Oh, so this is crazy. Like, so Ivankov knows let's realise that, like, Ivankov's known Sabo since he was a kid, but doesn't know about the connection, like, with Luffy as well, and Ace, like, because Luffy had to explain to him and Impel Down. Oh, let's get into it. Mm-hmm. No way. Oh my god, is it amnesia? Oh. That would explain everything if he. Oh man, so he couldn't even tell. Oh, so he's been with Dragon all that time, and he couldn't even tell. Like, couldn't even remember that he was his actual son's sworn brother. Yeah, he can't remember why, but his body is instinctively like, I ain't going back there. Oh, Kuma! There's Kuma! Oh, this is crazy. I need to see, like, how this progresses here. I need to see his time with the Revolutionary Army. Oh, Kuma! I just like. And when does Koala? When does she join? Okay, good. Oh, thank God. Right. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. He probably can't remember it, but he's been training. Yeah. At this age, like, him and Ace and Luffy must be considered monsters. Yeah. That's right. Think about what Gap's the one, and that's crazy. Like when does he get his memory back? Because imagine when he gets his memory back, he'll have to explain to Dragon, oh, it was actually your dad that's helped train me as well. Kuma? Oh, Sabo. Ah, well, I think you're a bit too overconfident. Yeah. Yeah. Because he's taken on Hack, he thinks that he can fight Kuma. That's... Oh, and just to give you the contrast of like while that's happening with Sabo, this is what's going on with Ace and Luffy. Oh my god, it's so... Oh, and there's Koala. Ah, that's devastating that he's been alive the whole time and didn't remember them. Kuma's not holding back. Kuma ain't holding back with this training. The pipe. Yeah. Probably can't even remember why, but he's like, for some reason, this just feels right. This is the weapon of choice. Oh, try to get to Dragon. It's nice to see Dragon smiling, you know, it's... We're not used to him just being this mysterious, like, kind of... Oh, man. Oh, God, I wish... Oh... Why couldn't Ace just bump into Sabo or hear about him when he was out? Yeah, Sabo's out doing Revolutionary Army stuff at this time. But still, no wonder he made it to like number 2 if he's this strong at 17. Yeah. Oh man, I want to see when he gets his memory back, because obviously he remembers now. That's Ace. That was Ace. Oh, say the name. Didn't say Ace. They're referring to him as Fire Fist. Yes. Oh, he doesn't even realise. Oh. Oh, I was hoping that if they said the name, it would kind of jog it. Oh, and this is Luffy leaving. Oh, he just got his memory back 2 years ago. Yeah. Ace helped him. No way. 2 years ago. Did his memory awaken when he saw the news about Ace dying? Right, okay, if that is the case, because I remember in the last episode, they showed you a little glimpse of Sabo looking shocked when he saw the paper about Ace. That would add up, that would make sense, because if he got his memory back before that, he would have been at Marineford. So this answers all my questions I had, you know, the things that Burgess was saying to him, to wind him up, basically saying, you know, why weren't you there? Like, you're a coward. Why didn't you go and try and help your brother then? If you're so close. And that, like, even though I hate Burgess and the way he was saying it, but still some of the things he was saying, it did make me think, like, why didn't he ever just send a letter to Ace and Luffy and let them know he was okay? Why didn't he show up to try and help out? at Marineford. That would make sense. And that, if that is devastating. If him getting his memory back of Luffy and Ace and everything happened when he saw the news story of Ace is dead, basically. And the fact that the other people that were there with him, that trained him, like played a part in kind of that as well. Like obviously Kuma on Sabodi was the one that saved us, and sent us on. And then obviously Ivankov and Impel down. And Ivankov kind of made it his mission to, you know, get Luffy out and get Luffy what he wanted, like basically try and save his brother. Oh, man. That's crazy. Right, okay. That's crazy. Oh, man. I don't know if I want to watch the next one now. Do you know what? Now that I kind of have the context of it, I'm like, oh, this is going to be devastating. This is going to be devastating. To watch this guy, like, because I can't even imagine. Could you imagine losing your memory, getting your memory back to the, like, getting your memory back to be like, oh yeah, I have, like, two brothers. And the thing that jogs your memory is reading a news story that one of your brothers just got killed and your other brother was traumatized because he's, like, your little brother is had to watch it happen right in front of him. And if you knew about it, you could have been there to help. Okay. We better still be in the flashback in this next. I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to see what happened, right? We're going to get the rest of it. But what I want from it is, I want to see him getting his memory back, as much as that's going to be painful. And I want to see a conversation between him and Dragon. Give me that. And then give me, I wonder if we'll get any of, like, Robin. Like, Robin's 2 year that they spent there. Because that means that, yeah. So if he got the news of Ace dying and that jogged his memory, that means he would have had his memories back by the time Robin got there. Because if he got that news in the newspaper, the same as the Straw Hats, then I'm guessing he got his memories back while Robin was being transported from that bridge that she was on by the Revolutionary Army to, is it Baltigo? Is that the name of it? Like the headquarters. Okay, let's get in the next one. Let's get into the next one and see, let's get more answers. This, you know what? I'm loving it because this is what I wanted. I wanted answers. I'm getting them. It's probably going to make me very sad. I really, other than obviously Luffy, like we can fill Luffy in on this, right? Even though he's not awake right now, we can tell him. Right, if Sabo does need to leave, I'll be devastated if we don't get another interaction between them before he leaves. But if that is the case, we can at least fill Luffy in so that he has the context of, like, what's been happening with Sabo. But I really want someone to tell Dadan. That's why I was hoping when the news story came out about Luffy and Law that the Supernovas saw, I wanted it to mention Sabo. So that Dadan and like them can know. I wonder if Garp knows. Because surely he'd be keeping tabs on, like, the Revolutionary Army because of his son. Okay. Let's get into the next one. I need answers. I need more answers. Let's do it. Right, One Piece episode 738. Let's go. I was hoping we were going to get more context of, like, when Koala joined. Is this... Okay, so this is during the war. Right. Is this where he sees the newspaper? There they are. Okay, here we go. here we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man. What? This is them just finding out that I love how casually he just dropped it, like, yeah. There's a bit of garp in him. There's a bit of garp in Dragon. So yeah, what about it? Oh my god. This will be the first time seeing him. Oh. Is it all gonna come back? Like, oh my god, how's he gonna... Oh. How's he gonna handle this? This is gonna be tough. Oh, Sabo. Yeah. He's probably gonna have he's gonna have like a panic attack or something. Mm-hmm. Is it back? Are the memories back? Or... Yeah, oh yeah, they must be. Yeah. They're all just reacting to the news like that. His world's come crashing down. Oh. This. Oh, guys, shut up. Guys, shut up. Stop talking. Oh. Oh man, I feel so bad for him. Oh, this is tough. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even Dragon is looking like, what's going on over there? Oh man, no wonder, what a bombshell. For everybody, like, what's Dragon gonna say? Everything, bang, bang, bang. This must just be... Yeah. What a wave of emotion you must be feeling right now. Oh yeah, too much. Too much all at once. Oh man. Oh, how's it gonna be? Koala? I just... Yeah. It's been... Oh, 3 days. Like, what would be going through your head? Like, just... How would you deal with that? Where's Dragon? Oh yeah, they're worried. They're like, oh, now that he has his memories back, what does that change? Yes. Let's have this conversation. Yeah. Am I really not going to get the conversation that he had with Dragon? I really wanted like Dragon's reaction to that. like to find out about their past. Ah, okay. Yeah. And this is when he's like, alright, I'm going to dress Rosa. Oh man, oh, we're going to get the full, oh, please tell me I'm getting the full interaction here, because it was quietened out like last time. We didn't actually get to hear what they said to each other. Okay, okay, I'll forgive you the dragon thing for this, like give me the full interaction here. Oh, and they're playing that song I like. Always gets me. I wonder if he explained, did he explain to Luffy here why he hasn't been around? Yeah, you're killing it. That disguise is killing it. Oh man, let me see the penny drop for Luffy. Oh man. Yeah, the realisation setting in. Yeah. Yeah, straight into denial. Straight into denial. I was like, no, no way. Yeah. Oh, he's back to being a kid again. Yeah, Bartolomeo was like, what's going on? I like that he acts this way around about his big brother. It's the only time you really see Luffy like this. Oh my god. I can't handle this. Yeah. Yeah, because imagine they read the paper and both of them had went. That'd have been it. I need them to see each other. I need Luffy to wake up. He can't leave without speaking to him again. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Frankie's gone. Frankie's done. Oh, come on. Okay. He made a... Okay, right, so he's taking Luffy's. So he can always find Luffy. That's... Okay. Isn't that what Ace said to them in Alabasta? Oh, they're not good. Oh, Zoro will remember it. Robin and Frankie weren't there for that. Usopp's sleeping. He Zoro remembers. Oh man, that's awesome. What is that? Sabo riding on these? What? Is that? Oh. Oh my god, for a second I thought this was Gecko Moria's. He's gone back to speak to Dragon about Luffy. I need to get that call. I want to hear those two talking about it. I need more Dragon. Oh, come on. Yeah, I was panicking there where I saw those shadowy, but I was like, no, it's bats. Gecko Mori is bats, right? I thought to myself, please don't tell me he survived and joined the Revolutionary Army. You know, but it wasn't his voice. That was not his voice there. I'm guessing that is someone's using a devil fruit there from the Revolutionary Army. But it didn't sound like anybody I'd met yet. Okay. A lot to take in. A lot to take in with those episodes. I got my answers. You know, and it makes sense now. It makes sense. It's devastating. It's just devastating, you know, to watch him basically having that panic attack as the memories came back. And what a way to get them. What a way to get your memories back. But do you know what? I liked that throughout the years when it showed you Sabo kind of growing up in the Revolutionary Army, I liked that we got little glimpses of it's there. Like the memories are kind of coming through the prodding, but it was little bits, you know, like, or when he's training with Kuma and all the weapons are there and he instinctively goes for the pipe and feels it and kind of is like, yeah, this is my weapon. This is what I want right here. Saying Ace's name as someone about to say it in the background, saying it first instinctively. You know, on the ship, seeing, you could see Luffy and Ace, but he couldn't quite get their faces. You know, you could just see like silhouettes. So it was niggling to come through. And even like when at the start, when they spoke about getting him back to his parents, like when he was on the ship, and he's like, and he said himself when he was telling the crew, he's like, I couldn't remember anything, but I knew for definite I didn't want to go back to my parents. Like I didn't know why, but I knew no, that I do not want that. And obviously Dragon had bumped into Sabo in town. Before all that happened, Sabo bumped into him in town and like Sabo kind of said like, this place is rotten. Like this place sucks. So he probably kind of knew from that. He's like, yeah, let's take this kid with us. You know, there was a couple of things I wanted that I didn't get, but I can't grumble too much. You know, I got loads of answers about Sabo, and that's what it focused on Sabo. But I wanted kind of context about the other characters. I wanted some of Koala. Like, give me a little bit of Koala and like what happened when she first joined. Because when it comes to Koala, what I really want is I really want her to meet Jinbei or Hachi, you know, in current time, and hopefully now, because of, you know, the relationship that we have with the Revolutionary Army, because of Sabo, Ivankov, Dragon, you know, that meeting will take place eventually. But other than that, I wanted some of Kuma. Like, he didn't even say a word. He didn't say a word during this flashback. He just kind of trained with Sabo. But I kind of wanted more of like Kuma, like Kuma's personality. You know? Because we saw the shock of Ivankov during Marineford when he realised that he turned himself into a weapon. So I really want some more of the context as to how Kuma joined the Revolutionary Army. At what point did he become a warlord? What happened for him to make the decision to become a weapon for the government? Like, did the government know about his involvement in the Revolutionary Army? There's loads of questions surrounding Kuma. But hey, and obviously the Sabo and Dragon conversation. I feel like Oda is more kind of trying to keep Dragon mysterious Like, I think he's keeping is wanting more from Dragon. Like, you want it, he wants you to ask questions about Dragon. So we get the kind of bare minimum of him. Even when, like, Ivankov realised that Luffy was telling the truth and Impel Down about him being Dragon's son, when he had that little glimpse of talking to Dragon about the East Blue, about why they always face the East. He's like, well, that's, a homing instinct. Like, Ivankov's kind of winding him up. But he doesn't give out much. Even like there when they're reading the paper and like all the people in the Revolutionary Army that's probably been with him for years and years. Like if Ivankov didn't know, like they've been with him for so long and they're saying to him, wait a minute, Dragon, is Luffy your son? He's like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true. Like, what? But, oh, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I need more. I need more. Like, just the world building in these episodes. This is what I love about when One Piece gets to this point, like in between, like when a big arc ends and you get the aftermath, and then you get the kind of transition period into the next arc. That's when we find out some crazy stuff about the world of One Piece. Oh man. Like the Revolutionary Army has always been this mysterious kind of force in the series, and to just kind of get this is the most we've ever seen of like inside the Revolutionary Army. But man, because when you think about it, like Dragon is like at the start of the series, like when you first got to the Grand Line after that interaction in Logtown, you're thinking, what is this guy's motives? What is this guy's motives? What's he all about? If you just kind of see him in the way that they talk about him in the government, you think, is he evil? Like, what is his purpose? But now I think Dragon's just got like a scary face. He's just got a scary face, and I think that Oda's used that to his advantage to make people be guessing, to be like, what is the deal with this guy? What, is he going to be a villain? What is the script going to be? And then when you find out, obviously, from Garp what the situation is, and you're like, right, I have so many more questions. But then, when you see the kind of people that he surrounds himself with, and the way that they talk about him, you're like, right, he just must be a good guy. He must just be a good guy. Because like thinking like Ivankov, what Kuma was willing to do for us, even though he's lost his kind of personality now, but and then you get Sabo, Koala, Hack, all these people that are there. Robin spent a couple of years with them there, thinks highly of him. So I just want to find out more about him. I would really love just one of these episodes just to cut to Baltigo. If I'm saying that wrong, guys, let me know. Is it Baltigo? I wanted to just cut there and have like Sabo and Dragon talking about Luffy, just being like, oh, look at what he's got up to this time. What's he like? He's crazy. I want Dadan to find out. Like he mentioned Dadan there to Luffy when they had that interaction, which was amazing. But I really want her to find out. I want Sabo to meet with Garp. I wonder if Garp knows. Because that's a question I've always had as well, is like, what's the extent of how, like, I was going to say like the higher ups in the world government treat Garp because of his son being the most wanted man in the world and the person that's like leading the Revolutionary Army. I wonder if they have like a hate, like a resentment towards Garp because of that. But based on Garp's personality, I don't think he'd care. And I think that will frustrate them more, is the fact that he doesn't care. Like he's just like, that's my son. He's out doing that stuff. He's a revolutionary. That's it. What can you do? So, there's loads. There's loads of stuff to think about, guys. There's loads of stuff to think about from these episodes. But at this moment, I'm just glad that I have answers. It's kind of made me feel better about the situation with Sabo, because before I got the context there, I just kept nagging at me, and I'm thinking, what possible excuse can Sabo have for not, not at least trying to get there? And now I know. It's like, he probably didn't even give it a second thought, because in his mind it was just, we're not getting involved in all that mess. We're not getting involved in all that mess with these whitebeard pirates and this young rookie that's going to get murdered. Crazy, right? Okay, it's a lot to process, guys. I'm gonna leave it there, right? And we'll talk about it in the next ones. Oh, crazy stuff. I wonder what's going to be next. What are we getting into next? Like, they're talking about a banquet, right? We have to have a banquet after a big arc like that. But, Sabo's saying, like, CP0's on the way. We know that Sengoku and, like, Suru are on the way. Well, saying that, I would kind of like a confrontation between Luffy and Sengoku, just to see how much we've grown there, Okay, I'll leave it there. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Everyone that has comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.